Genesis 28:12-15, NIV. He had a dream in which he saw a stairway resting on the earth, with its top reaching to heaven, and the angels of God were ascending and descending on it. There above it stood the Lord, and he said, I am the Lord, the God of your father Abraham and the God of Isaac. I will give you and your descendants the land on which you are lying. Your descendants will be like the dust of the earth, and you will spread out to the west and to the east, to the north and to the south. All peoples on earth will be blessed through you and your offspring. I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go, and I will bring you back to this land. I will not leave you until I have done what I have promised you. Jacob, fleeing from his brother Esau, found himself alone in the wilderness as night fell. With a stone for a pillow, he lay down to rest under the vast sky, uncertain of his future and burdened by fear. It was in this moment of vulnerability that God broke into Jacob's life in an extraordinary way. As Jacob slept, he dreamed of a ladder, or stairway, reaching from the earth to heaven, with angels moving up and down between the realms. At the top of the ladder stood the Lord himself, speaking words of promise and reassurance. God declared himself as the God of Abraham and Isaac, renewing the covenant he had made with Jacob's forefathers. He promised to give Jacob and his descendants the land on which he was lying and foretold that his offspring would be as numerous as the dust of the earth, spreading out in all directions. In a remarkable statement, God assured Jacob that all peoples on earth would be blessed through him and his descendants. Perhaps most comforting of all was God's personal promise, I am with you and will watch over you wherever you go. In a time of fear and uncertainty, Jacob was given the assurance of God's unwavering presence and guidance. Despite his isolation and the challenges that lay ahead, Jacob was not alone. God's faithfulness would accompany him, leading him back to the land of promise and fulfilling every word spoken over his life. This encounter at Bethel marked a turning point for Jacob, transforming his understanding of God's presence. No longer was God just the God of his ancestors, he became Jacob's personal protector and provider. The dream of the ladder stands as a powerful reminder to all believers that God bridges the gap between heaven and earth, meets us in our moments of need, and remains steadfast in his promises.